how Hollywood intersects with Silicon Valley. Obviously also oh God. Oh dear God. That's terrible. Has that been up here the whole time? What an awful... I should have just gone very well like this. Look at me. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, you can clap for him. He works for a living. He actually works for a living. So we had a hack at Sony, which proved that North Korea has coders that don't have anything better to do. I know we won't laugh too loud. We're all afraid there could be an attack right now. So they hacked Sony, and they released everybody's salaries, and they released that some people thought Leonardo di Caprio was a douchebag. So they released one piece of information that we had no idea about. Yeah, oh wait, this shit goes better in Oakland, I guess is the way. But it was for the interview. All this was about the interview, you know, the intersection of technology and Hollywood. Right? Didn't we? Seth Rogen, one of our greatest American comedians, with James Franco, a person that no one knows why. Two of them made a film that made an entire country so upset they hacked into American databases on the Sony lot. Tried to expose us, threaten us, we wouldn't even, Sony backed off, they wouldn't even show the movie, right? Then President Obama got mad at Sony for not calling him. What is he, a 15-year-old fucking girl? I don't know why they didn't ask me first for dating Jason. It's like I dated him 3 years ago, what the fuck? I like to think the second wave of laughter is everyone being like, did he just call our president a 15-year-old crinkle? What? But it was, look, it was a very American thing. We put it out on VOD, everybody, you know, I thought it was, look. Did you see it? It was, thank you, yeah, patriotic of you see. It was one hell of a movie. One hell of a mediocre piece of shit movie. Can you imagine? How embarrassing is that for the United States? That would be like during the Cold War, like Russia threatens to send nukes over because of Encino Man. Right, China's like, that's it, we saw Biodome. How many more Pauly Shore? It's like Iran being like, we saw Yogi Bear 3D. Great movie. It is a good movie. So, you know what? We're going to get into it. You guys seem like you're having a great time. Are you having a good time? So, we're going to bring up your first presenters, and then we're going to do this. And guys, thank you so much for having me. At the end of this, I'll explain to you why. Thank you, few people, for backing me up. Thank you for everybody in Oakland. You know, backstage I actually said, are there any startups in Oakland? And deadpan, real, truth, from one of the girls working here, she goes, oh, well, you know, it's starting. MC Hammer has a startup there. I remember looking at her like, what? And she's like, yeah, I know, it's fine. It's like a search engine. It's called Widget-Do or something, but, you know. It's basically grams crossed with a poorer algorithm than Google has if it was fucking Lycos. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be here the whole night because I want to shepherd you guys to the greatest evening of your lives on this particular date in San Francisco at the Davis Symphony Hall. So, throughout the show, I'll be coming out here and reading some slogans that I want to pitch to some of the apps that are out of there. These are not free of charge. If you use them, you need to pay me. We'll take Uber credits. We're going to do a bunch of them, you know what I mean? Even talking about that. Right? Fitbit. These are the slogans I think they should have. Fitbit. If you don't take the stairs, you're going to die. Uber. Sometimes we have bottles of water. It depends. Some of that money has to go to health insurance. Everybody, wait till I talk about Tinder. Uber, now be wasted while you drive to work. Uber, please give me 5 stars. I gave you 5. Has anybody ever received a 1-star review on Uber as a passenger? Have you ever? Is that possible? I've gotten a 3, right, or a 4. What do you have? I've tried. What do you have to do? In Uber, one time I vomited so violently it hit the rear view mirror and splashed back into the mouth of the driver. And he gave me 3 stars. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TJ Miller. Welcome to the Chrunchies.
Please welcome Keith Raboy and Kia Kovalacheva.
In 1989's Back to the Future Part 2, Marty McFly and Doc Brown traveled to the then very futuristic 2015. But now here we are.
Well, we haven't quite mastered the floating hoverboard technology yet. We have several innovative technologies to be really proud of. This year's technology achievement, the nominees for this year's technology achievement have literally turned things that were impossible 25 years ago into practical, viable products.
So while we wait for hoverboard technology to catch up, here are the nominees for Best Technology Achievement.
First, Apple Pay. Introduced in September with the iPhone 6, Apple deployed a wallet without a wallet that uses NFC technology to enable consumers to pay simply with a tap of their phone for goods and services. What will Apple think of next? A device that allows you to tell time by looking at your wrist?
The blockchain. The blockchain is the underlying technology powering 2014's cryptocurrency gold rush, making any transaction publicly and cryptographically verifiable by anyone. But new applications for the blockchain are being created every day, bringing public accountability to places no Bitcoin miner could have imagined when the virtual marketplace started exploding just a couple of years ago.
The Rosetta Comet landing. A mission 10 years in preparation, Rosetta arrived in August 2014 at Comet 67P. It is the first mission in history to actually follow a comet in orbit around the sun, as well as deploy a landing onto its surface. If you're a Star Trek fan, you may be worried about deuterium and someone setting a spot trap.
The SpaceX Lateral Booster. SpaceX is the fastest growing space company in the world. In 2014, SpaceX conducted the first ever successful soft ocean touchdown of a reusable rocket engine booster, among many, many other accomplishments.
Finally, we have the Stella solar-powered car. The first... we know who's representing Stella here. The Stella is the first world's family solar-powered car, which means it can drive 500 miles, seat a family of 4, and rides like a dream. Or at least the kind of dreams that people in this audience have. And now, the runner-up for the best technology achievement in 2014 is...
Apple Pay.
Thanks.